All right, what is up, everybody? Keith Jameson, Gator Guy 231 across the DFS industry. We're going to jump right into Friday slate. Very, very, very short amount of time for me to get this up without it being at 11 p.m. and not many people get use out of it. Quick reminder, like, subscribe, and comment to these videos. This is the last 4-game slate that we have in the World Cup. Very, 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 very sad to see the 4-gamers go, despite screwing up today. But let's jump right into it. Both groups are about the same, where the top group, top team, Portugal and Brazil are through. It's just, they have an outside shot of not winning the group. So both teams I expect to rotate. I have seen Brazil's lineup. I'll go over that, or I've seen the leaked lineup. I did not get one for Portugal, but I would just expect massive rotation. We will have that lineup early on. So, that one's not much to sweat. So let's just start with that Portugal minus 139 against Korea. I'll just say this, even a Portugal rotated side, I think will more likely still control possession. I think the France game yesterday was kind of a cautionary tale. France actually absolutely got dominated by Tunisia until the substitutions were made. That being said, that was a stupid, ridiculous team by Deschamps, playing Guendouzi out of position, playing Camavinga, who was awesome but out of position. He just was playing people out of position all over that had never played against each other. I don't expect Santos to do that for Portugal at all. Deschamps just kind of gonna make just weird ass calls sometimes. So I expect Bruno and Ronaldo, Silva, to all be on the bench. You could still see a guy like João Felix. I would expect to see Rafael Leao in the game. And then we'll just see what they do in the back line. Their sets could be just about anywhere. If Guerrero is in, I don't expect him in. Now with Nuno Mendes out, I think Guerrero becomes that much more irreplaceable as a left back. But we can see Delo come in at right back. I would just say this, Portugal, has a lot of very talented players. And I don't want to burn all of them here, but they'll be very, very in play. Rafael Leao being probably my favorite selection of the bunch. Just super electric player, likely not on set pieces, but super electric, forward eligible winger that I think can do some serious damage. We just have to see the lineup and kind of go from there. For Korea, they need a win. I would expect Kang-in Lee in the game to get in. He was very, very effective for them subbing in last time. And then Son. So that would be a set split. Son did not take a monopoly. Kang-in Lee took those in-swingers from that side. We've seen the Korean fullbacks be very attacking as well, so I think that they're viable. It's just on this slate, playing a lot of Korea here in a matchup where even if it's a Portugal rotated side, that to me just seems a little bit thin. So I don't think I have too much from the Korea side to like. I don't think it's a Son slate. Son hasn't really looked as dynamic as he's been. I think, he's just having to carry a big, big, big weight. But I would consider most of Korea GPP plays. Portugal, just depending on the lineup, you could get some cash viable pieces there. Ghana and Uruguay, this is a must-win for both teams to get through. Kudos has been one of the... So we're on the Ghana side. Let's just say this too. The social media behind this game is nuts. If you haven't paid attention, you don't know what's going on. Essentially, the last World Cup that these two teams played, Suarez had a handball off the line. The goal was going in, and Suarez actually takes his hand and swats that out of the goal. Gets a red card for it. Ghana and get the PK and miss it. And then they get eliminated from the World Cup. The Ghanaians, I don't know if that's how you say it, but the people from Ghana have not forgotten Luis Suarez and are very much making themselves be known in reminder of that. So both teams are going to be very, very, very up for this game. I expect it to be really, really physical, which I don't know if that's the best thing for DFS. But let's just start with Ghana. Kudos has been one of the breakouts of the tournament as a young player. He's at Ajax currently. He seems like a guy that might get a big move in January as a result of his play. He's going to be splitting sets with either Jordan Ayew of Crystal Palace, or if in, I don't think he will be, but Baham Rahman, I think is how you say his name correctly, former Chelsea guy, as a left back. He took some the first game, but Ayu was really, really, really good for them. Kudos has been really good for them. Those are your top optimal cash type of plays. Anybody else more GPP? The fullbacks have not been getting that much forward. I don't think that they will get that forward here versus Uruguay. For Uruguay, I do think that Valverde is one of the cash locks at the slate. He's been taking monopoly of set pieces. Right now, he's considered one of the best midfielders in the world, playing for Real Madrid. He does all that with Madrid from a right wing spot where he gets a little more attacking. But right now for Uruguay, he is a DFS monster in the right condition because he's going to take monopoly set pieces. He's still going to get forward, get some defensive peripherals. So I love Valverde at midfield as a cash lock. Let's see if there's anything else here. And I should just say this: Portugal's minus 139, Uruguay's minus 143. I think the Uruguay wingbacks, if they're playing wingbacks or if they're just playing fullbacks, are both in play. I don't remember their prices. I think Varela's pretty cheap. If Caceres is back there, we know Caceres doesn't get forward. We unfortunately know that from the first game. But Oliveira does get forward at the left back. I think that Nunez, Suarez, Cavani, however they put together that front line, those guys are in play, but they're more GPP. They are goal or bust. Uruguay does not have those wingers cross the ball much. Their width comes from the fullbacks. So the fullbacks and Valverde are the DFS plays. The other guys are more goal seeking. All right, let's go to the afternoon. Same circumstance here. Cameroon, Serbia, and Switzerland all need a win to have their hopes. Brazil is through. Brazil has a rotated lineup that has already been leaked. It's going to be, I'm just going to go over the DFS guys. I'm not going to go over the two midfielders and center backs. They didn't write them in. But Gabriel Jesus on top. You're going to have Anthony, Rodrigo, and Martinelli as like the attacking three behind the striker. And then you're going to have Alex Tejas and Dani Alves as right back. Here is the perplexing thing about Brazil, who's a minus 250 favorite over Cameroon. There are about 6 guys that could take sets here. We're going to go off of recent evidence and that Rodrigo and Anthony have been taking sets. We know that Martinelli takes for Arsenal. Rodrigo normally doesn't take for Real Madrid. Dani Alves takes all of his sets for his clubs in Pumas. Alex Tejas, anywhere he has been, Manchester United, Porto, Sevilla, when he's on the pitch, he takes some sets. My best guess, it would be Alex Tejas, I think is going to take some. And then I would guess that Anthony will take his side. So yes, that's 2 left footers. We'll see. It's just a guess. They are all super viable. I think a lot depends on builds. Maybe it's, shoot. I'm actually going to go with Alex Tejas and Rodrigo. I'm going to back out. I'm going to say Rodrigo and Alex Tejas, but we'll see. Rodrigo, Jesus, Martinelli, Anthony all goes forward eligible. I think you're playing one of them in cash. I'm leaning towards Rodrigo. He's been very good for them when he's come in. We'll see how lineups shake out. That would be my lean. And I think Alex Tejas would be a guy I really want. He's an incredibly attacking left back. We saw Alexandro do very, very well for Brazil. So I think that Alex Tejas is a guy that I want versus Cameroon. I'm not going to be targeting Cameroonians here. This backup Brazil lineup is like still a top team in this tournament. That's how deep they are. But if you wanted to, and Buemo's been taking most of the sets, Koundé could take as well. That's how those sets would run out. Last game, Serbia and Switzerland. It is a pick'em for Serbia. They play a very DFS-friendly style. Tadic, if you don't see Kostic, I think Tadic is a very, very short list cash guy at the forward position. He was taking monopoly set pieces. If Kostic is in, it would be a split. Kostic is very, very friendly as a left wingback. Germany just scored. I did not see if Spain has scored yet. This wild stuff going on today. But Kostic and Tadic both cross the ball a ton. So they're definitely guys that we like in cash. Your other, that's really it though for Serbia. Like, you could play goal-dependent guys like Mitrovic or Vlahovic. Seems like it's Mitrovic starting up top. Rumors circulating that Vlahovic had some improprieties. I don't know if there's any truth to that. That is just a rumor. I guess I'm here to spread the rumors. Sorry, Vlahovic. At least I know you don't watch these videos. But that's how I'd expect that to go. And then for Switzerland, Vargas and Shaqiri are splitting sets. Shaqiri, we know, is very, very DFS friendly. He didn't play last game at all, though, but Switzerland was like very much playing as like a bunker, just defensive style, which was not going to fit Shaqiri. He is also very DFS friendly as well. So I think he could be super in play too. Like I could see like Switzerland, Serbia being like a 2-2 DFS like masterclass. I really do think though the way that this slate's shaping out, it's another one of these that you have a lot more exposure late than early, and you kind of mix and match there. So anyhow, hope this helps. Kai, damn it, so much Germany. The last 2 goals didn't help at all. Anyhow, not gonna be my banner day, but we make it back tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment if you enjoyed the videos. With that, I'll say, see you.